so we don't slide on any of it. So
it's the guardrails that really get to me.
there's all of that in the worst spot, and then there's a clear spot here where it's not a bad of a road, that bad of a section of road for corners and stuff.
Do we the winch minutes?
Huh?
We the winch minutes?
Yeah, we always do. We always have chains, the winch, the straps, little shovel,
Salt and sand.
everything. We don't have salt and sand because it's too heavy to keep in the Jeep, but we don't need it.
Just because we get stuck.
That's what the winch is for. City plow truck right there.
That's two of them that I have not been on. No one's been on.
Yeah, none of them have. One of them was getting ready to back there in Whitefield, but that's it. It's getting ready to. Just like this area. Downhill and estuary. Big sharp corner. At least this one's somewhat clear. Until up here. The joys of driving in a snowstorm in Maine. Got 8.7 miles of this road. This is a bad spot. It should be very highly taken care of. If I was in a WRX or something like that, or a little car that was good in the snow, that'd be drifting it, but
No, in the car you're not.
This thing's not great at drifting, and I don't want to try it with it either, because this is more off-road stuff. Big bump, of course, right at the top. It's a mountain road. There's a cliff on my side. Why I try to slow down. It's clear like that, like wet spots instead of snow spots. If I tried to do that through here, this spot right here, I'd slide. Yeah, I'd slide. Like that. Exactly. That's why I don't. I slow down on the wet spots with no snow. Supposed to start storming until like afternoon, 1, 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah, if I went on that, I would have said, I'm coming in a different fucking day, thank you. Well, figured it would have been fine. Would have been later in the day of when it was supposed to start. That all through the news everywhere it just said that it was going to start around 1, 2 o'clock. Now they come out.
Yeah.
Why?
Cloud trucks are just now coming out.
All day long.
The one that we just passed went the other way. This one's not even doing anything.
This is personal.
Yeah, it's private. Looking at those safety jacket in Augusta for like $5 or $5 or $10 on it. You know, that one was free with reflectors and stuff on it. FedEx has been in the budget rental trucks instead. They haven't been driving their own trucks, they've been driving the budget rentals. So there's like a bunch of different spots of tracks and stuff. Everybody driving in different spots that have driven through in front of us, so making it that there's a bunch of tracks that trying to follow one, and there's another one right beside it, this and that. There. 2 minutes away from my destination.
In a half mile, turn right.
Sirens.
Already accidents. Yeah, it's coming this way. Oh, I'm sorry. We can't pull over. Pull over more there. Here we go.
Didn't have the windshield wipers hardly on at all the whole time out, and now we had to stop and go slower, and now we have got them on. Well, it took us 39 minutes, about 40 minutes. yours.
Yeah, but yours won't be so small like mine is right now.
You never know.
They're turning.
A little slick.
Why is it doing that?
It was sliding.
It's like, what the fuck? Hey, look! Jeep, 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 jeep. All of us are all jeeps.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4
Five.
Jeeps, 5 Jeeps, 6 Jeeps, all in the same place. It's a Jeepapalooza.
Get me in.
And we'll be back. Getting to be on the way. We're going a different route than what we took to get here, so.
I thought you were gonna do wee.
No, there's other vehicles around. Look, I changed the vehicle on the maps
Oh, nice.
to a red SUV instead.
You know what's funny?
What?
The girl that did my teeth, she's the one that has the one that you does.
Yeah. Instead of going the back roads back, we're gonna go the main roads. It may be longer, but it will be better. Hold on. All right. And sliding coming out of there already even. That's why I didn't want to take the back roads.
I did the one.
Might as well take the long way and use more of the gas than go the back roads. And Morty
Yeah,
can't do that.
Morty,
right now.
no, this is not the time or place to do that, please. Back up.
You gotta get in the back, bud. It's slippery out, bud.
Everyone's safety, you're getting back.
Window down some. I know, bud. We're going a different way home. We're going back home instead of anything else because it's just getting messier. School zone.
All the kids are getting out.
And block pushing me over into the slush and all. Potato. Would have been nice if the plow truck was going the same way we are at this time instead of going the other way, so we would have had a fresh, clean road.
Somewhat.
Better than what it is, even though that side's already a mess. Granted, the back roads would have gave us some opportunities to do some winch outs, but I don't want to do winch outs of ourselves, so
My hair is like right in here in the back.
yeah, mine has been too all day. And I even took in a leaf cold and sinus before leaving the house, and it still didn't do nothing.
Well, I haven't, so.
It still didn't help mine at all. So didn't make a
27.
What it is?
Store.
I never heard.
It's like the one back there, but without gas pump. Boy, Bob. I know, bud. We're on our way home. We can take back roads, and those are not taken care of anywhere near as much as these ones are. So these ones may take us longer to get there, but it's safer. I'd rather it be longer and safer than shorter and more unsafe. Just like the speed limit's 55 through here, and I'm not even doing 40. I'm just coasting because
Just ease. Let them know I'm not taking my
taking the Randolph way. R-A-N-D-O-L-P-H. D-O-L.
Yeah, I get it.
Because it's Rand, Olf, O-L-P-H. This is a straighter route than the back roads that go through the mountains and everything. Back roads are not as straight. A lot more hills and corners and in hills and after and all of that. So that's why I'm coasting down these.
I would let the tire burn on
Yeah, that's why this side's on this, which is clear, more cleaner than anywhere else.
Was it sleet as well too?
Yeah. It's snow and sleet, freezing rain. That's why I said it would have been better if the plow truck was going this way. Right here's a little bit more clear, but
It's so slick
yeah. Still got a covering over it. The covering is what gets you.
the same thing. But it's not for sinus, it's for cold and flu.
I just saw my whole entire head. It hurts real bad. The guy hit my head off the wall top of hurting.
Somebody with their headlights off.
Some people don't care. They say, well, let's do it like
Daylight hours, during the hours of daylight, even though my truck is a silver type of color, blends in with all the snow and stuff more. And it's more clear. See, this would have been on the back roads, it would have been completely just white. Not anywhere near as clear as this.
That's pretty,
Why are you hammering on your brakes? You're gonna make people slide into you, people. Going like 10 miles an hour at 35.
try not to hit your brakes.
Well, it's kind of hard not to when if I don't, then I'm gonna be going faster than the people in front of me. field to a house, and was where the owner of a concession stand that I worked for lived. Owned the concession stand, and I knew him and met him because I went to school with his nephew, but it was on the other side of the river. Have their headlights off or something, because I can't even see their brake lights, and people keep turning their headlights off and back on at them, and flashing their headlights at them and stuff like that as they're coming by. So slush by the time we got there. Why would you hit your brakes on a hill? Between going down a hill and on the hill. Thing I gotta get left for this thing is tire blocks or chocks. Be able to chalk the tire. The wedge that goes underneath the tire to keep it from rolling. I had blocks in here at one point, but now I don't. Area of Maine.
we've been through Gardner and Randolph and stuff quite a while ago, but we went out that way to get the smoker, which I got people that have been posting things that they're getting rid of in Gardner and in Augusta and stuff like that, but we hardly are ever out that way, so it makes it hard to get a bunch of things if we're not out that way. And it was just the beginning of it. It was only the beginning of the storm, and it was way worse. It looked like no plow trucks or nothing did anything on most of the roads out there, and at that time, which meant they probably still haven't done much of anything at this point through there. Up this road up here, right there, where my uncle used to live.
Dude, there's a big ass. There's the bus stop. One of the bus.
Van stop.
going down to that intersection. This one's not as bad. Hey, look at that. Free stuff.
No. More shit.
I gotta figure out for this spring because got somebody that wants to do it. They want to deliver from out near Lewiston area. They're gonna rent a box truck or something and deliver a whole lot of tires.
Why would you walk? Oh my god, these people are gonna get freaking hit.
Walking across the intersection. And I'm gonna pull right here for a moment
Right.
so I can get the GPS set. Be right back, everybody. Here we go. We'll continue the trip home, which is only 20 minutes from here. There we go. See a lot cleaner all these roads. Look out back. Good place. Maybe like 40 something minutes to get there, but instead of 36 or 38, it took us very well 40-45 minutes to get there going the back roads because of how messy they were, but now it's taken us about 40 minutes to get back going this way instead. So it may have been maybe normally shorter than. So you flick your lights, but you don't turn them on. That made no sense. Oh, this person's turning their headlights off and then back on. Timmy, I'm just gonna flash my lights instead of going, oh, my lights are off. Maybe I should turn them on. Straight on this one all the way to Route 17, or we can cut across. Which one do you think?
I don't care. I'm not the one who's driving.
Well, I was wondering, didn't know if you thought the other one would be clear too, like this. Probably not though.
I'm not driving.
And that's got the big sharp corners on the hills. If we turn,
You're driving.
where Robin Marianne's places.
You're driving, not me.
Kind of looks like it's clear, so. but it looks like it's not that bad.
Right now, tomorrow, okay?
It's not as bad as the roads that we took to get to the dentist. Close to similar to it, but a little bit more clear still. isn't that bad. Thought it would be a lot worse, but there we go.
I'm sure it's not that bad.
17's not either.
That's what I'm talking about. 17's not that bad.
Traveled than the back roads are. Should we stop for gas on the way home so we don't have to tomorrow? This is the hill that Grand Prix caught fire on. Put that as at fault to me. The car caught fire in the engine compartment underneath the motor out front of the vehicle. It caught fire way back there and it wouldn't stop the whole way up this way. Here finally stopped there, and they put that as my fault with the insurance, which didn't make much sense to me. Remember up here we went to go past somebody with the Isuzu Rodeo, and then hit the big slush pile in the middle, lost control, and we went in a ditch up here somewhere, and it was a culvert on the left side, and we were going this way. We went into the culvert, and I just put it into full wheel low and drove it up out of the ditch. I think it was right in here. I think it was that one or this next one. There.
Someone broke the window, the door.
Probably. So many people getting accidents going down this hill. As you can see why. It's a mess.
station. Arctic Glacier Premium Ice is here. There's stuff falling off the back. Or no, it's the wiper. There we go. Alright. Be right back.
Cigarettes?
Yeah.
Carton of cigarettes?
There's a guy that I worked with at Huzzy's General, and then when I worked there when I was like 17, and then he worked at the restaurant next to the old house, and then he went to rehab after that. So after working there and stuff at the restaurant, he went to rehab.
Well, the same stuff that we...
Now he's got kids and married kids and everything else, and his own house and all kinds of stuff still in the area. He said he just went down there to get cigarettes.
I don't know what Dad's talking about. He said there's something going on nearby.
Probably an accident, or somebody went off the road or something down at the intersection. Could have been where that ambulance was going when we were almost at the dentist. Because how it's Lincoln County, it's going to come from whatever's closest for Lincoln, that's in Lincoln County for an ambulance service.
I don't like these intersections, so I don't know why. I'll look over this way.
Yeah, you can see somebody was screwing around and almost had an accident there. Probably what it was too. People that were screwing around there. I don't like this section because it's always a bump. Look out, bub.
Oh, main roads look fucking clear, so...
Hopefully nobody's coming. I can't see.
No, you're good.
Probably the Amish
Probably.
being out and the roads being a mess. Wouldn't surprise me any if it was that they were out and the roads being a mess and somebody tried to go around and slid off somewhere.
Excuse me.
And there's a big truck and it's going slow.
No, there's two of them right after another.
Yeah. There's a bunch of skid marks into somebody's driveway there.
Oh, there he's going. Oh, no. Ooh, my fucking head is like clouds.
It's funny because, like, I remember him. I think I remember his name, but I
I couldn't even remember his name.
Don't step on the freaking
I'm
brake.
not. I'm lightly slowing down because the plow truck. There's somebody a little bit behind us, so. I remember his name now, but I couldn't remember his name right away, type of thing.
Jeez, they almost hit.
May take us a bit longer, but at least we know that the road's clear. Thing of fuel treatment and before putting the gas in. These are times that commonly see people try and pass the plow truck and everybody, and then end up off. They end up off the road, and then turn around and if able to catch them on camera, then it's the moments that you can put the thing. This is the moment he knew he effed up. It's why I don't like passing plow trucks.
They're so big, how can you see around them?
It is possible, bless you, to see around them, like right here. You can see all the way through that it's clear.
I still will not do it. I'm sorry. I rather take my ass left time behind a plow truck.
Exactly. Rather stay behind them and let them clear the way of the roads for me than try to fly past them and end up in the ditch because of it. blinking at me.
Oh, so
I gotta step on the brake because they're stepping on their brake and going slower. If I don't, then I'm gonna end up right into them without stepping on the brake. So they're not beeping at me because it doesn't like going slow.
this vehicle behind us looks like he wants to pass us. Oh, you have a head-on collision with someone else. Like that vehicle.
Little. Yeah, there must be an accident or something because there's like a whole section of traffic at a time coming through.
Yeah, it's right down that day road. Probably down in Washington.
Almost home. A little bit slower on the way home, but a lot safer. And the truck in front of us is turning the other way. They're going one way, we're going the other way.
Hey, he's spinning